away. Go away. Sorry about that. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry it's taken me so long. Go away. Sorry. My cat's in the room. I'm so sorry it's taken me so long to film another video. It's just been so chaotic, and if you live in Sydney, you know that we're in lockdown right now and there's just so much going on, and a YouTube video takes more effort and time than you actually think it does. But this video is going to be 5 tips that I used to incorporate in my lifestyle that helped me change my mindset and overhaul my lifestyle in general. So without further ado, let's get into it. I hope you are ready. The first tip I have that completely changed my lifestyle and my outlook on the fitness industry is to stop referring to what you're doing as a quick fix. I understand, and currently I am coaching a 6-week challenge, but I will make it precedent to know that this 6-week challenge isn't going to automatically transfer you into all your goals and all of your wants and needs in life. It is not going to happen in 6 weeks, and it is not going to happen in 6 months. It's going to take time. It is going to take time to create a habit and to create a lifestyle. And if you're in the industry and you are training in the gym and you're looking at your body each week and thinking, what is happening to me? Why am I not seeing changes? Why are things taking so slow? And that is demotivating you. That needs to change, because it takes a long time and it takes consistency and it takes perseverance to be able to start seeing long-term changes in your body. And I mean, 100% you can go out there and lose 5 kilos in a week. I'm sure it's possible. I've never done it, but that in itself is so unhealthy and so bad for you. And not only is it so unhealthy and so bad for you, those goals aren't going to be sustainable for a very long time, and you'll find that after you have used that quick fix, you're going to gain all that weight back on. So I know if you are in a bad place and you are struggling and you are unhappy with your body, or you're unhappy with the way you look, the only thing you want to do is change it right then and there. So my advice is stop relating to the quick fix, stop relating to something you want to change instantly, and learning to love the experience and learning to love the journey and appreciating your body changing as it's taking its course. It will not take 6 weeks, and it will not take 8 weeks, and it will not take just the challenge for you to be able to achieve those goals. In a 6-week challenge or an 8-week challenge, or if you're wanting to achieve amazing goals, it does come along with discipline, it does come along with putting in the effort. But if you want to really enjoy your fitness journey and not hate waking up in the morning, going to the gym, hate eating a salad because you enjoy other food, well, that's your issue, because you need to enjoy the things you're doing. You need to train and enjoy the session you're training in. You need to eat and enjoy the food you're eating. You need to learn to love them both, and you need to learn how to love food, and you need to learn how to love training, and that comes with time and it comes with education. But yeah, my first advice is definitely to stop relating to quick fixes. It's not going to happen. It's not sustainable. It's not doing good for anyone, unfortunately. And although we would all love to have goals in an instant, it's not ideal. My next tip or trick that I use to incorporate into my lifestyle to change my mindset is to stop relying on motivation, and to stop relying on if you feel like it or if it's convenient, because the fact of the matter is motivation comes and goes. And I hate to say it, you may wake up one morning and be completely motivated to go to the gym, or completely motivated to smash out that session. And yes, that's awesome, and yes, motivation is our key drive to be able to do the things we do in life, but it comes and it goes, and it is not going to be there 24/7. So if you're relying on motivation for your whole fitness journey, then you're going to be inconsistent, because motivation comes and goes. It's literally like a wave. So instead of relying on motivation to wake yourself up in the morning and say, yes, this is a good day, I feel good, let's go train, start relying on discipline. Start relying on building a habit. I think it takes 66 days or 60 days to create a habit. Start doing things in the morning, incorporating this stuff into your routine. Stop relying on motivation to be able to push you through the day. Learn to love the journey and add small achievable goals into each day to incorporate that into building a habit. So essentially the baseline for this tip or trick, it's not even a tip or a trick, it's more what I use to incorporate into my lifestyle to benefit me and to make sure that I'm achieving all of my goals. But yeah, that is the tip number 2, which is stop relying on motivation and start relying on discipline and creating a habit into your lifestyle, because motivation comes and goes, and unfortunately is not going to be there every day to have your back and guide you through this. And having someone like a personal trainer or a nutritionist or whatever your goals would be to have there and to help motivate you and get you through to that point where you have created it into a routine or a habit is going to be an ideal situation for you. Tip number 3. Build the new and stop trying to recreate the old. If I had gone through all of my photos of the way I looked and the way I acted before about a year, probably just a year ago, I would make myself so upset and make myself almost cringe at the fact or the way I used to act or the way I used to look or the way I used to dress or who I was. And where I'm getting at with this is, if you're continually worrying about yourself in the past and how you used to train, how you used to take photos, how you used to look in photos, how you used to dress, how you used to look, how you used to have your hair, you are not going to be focused on what's coming next. You can't physically recreate what's happened, but your mind is consistently sitting there thinking about what's happened and what you can't achieve and what you're not doing, and that is all in the past. We need to start changing our mindset, thinking about the future and how we can recreate new habits and new lifestyle changes and make it a new experience instead of relying on what's happened in the past. That personally helped me quite a bit, because I found that I used to dwell quite a lot on what happened previously and how I used to feel walking to a gym and how I used to feel when I was unmotivated, or how I used to feel when I was going to somewhere that I felt embarrassed or a bit self-conscious. And the way I had trained my mindset is to think that this is me now, this is the new me, this is me building a better future for myself, and no one knows the new me and no one knows the person I've become, and it is something that is coming and happening now and is not something that I was previously or that I am. So yeah, that was a major tip that I incorporated into my current lifestyle. Okay, tip number 4. So my 4th tip that I have to overhauling your lifestyle and recreating a better version of you. And if you know me, you know that I've told you this before. And if you're one of my friends and we have spoken, and if you know me, you'll know this is a goal I talk about quite often. And it's setting small achievable goals instead of looking for the big end result. For example, it is looking in a week and saying, I want to run at least 3 times in this week, and I want to make sure that that is my goal to hit. I will make sure that in that week I run 3 times, instead of thinking to myself, I want to be a better runner, I want to be able to run longer distances. Keeping myself small achievable goals, like running 3 times in 1 week, which will build my aerobic capacity and essentially be able to make me run longer distances in the long run. But if I'm so focused on running 10Ks in one sitting and I'm so focused on getting to that goal, I'm going to push myself so much that I'm going to essentially burden myself if I don't achieve that goal. But if I start with running 3 times in 1 week and I achieve that goal, then I will be a lot more determined to then take the next step, whether that be run 3 times in a week again the next week but make the distance longer, or run 4 times again in the next week. But yeah, definitely setting small achievable goals to be able to reach your end goal is the most ideal outcome, and whatever that most ideal outcome is for you, to set small goals for it and then build up to the long end goal. Because essentially, if you're going to keep setting unrealistic goals for yourself and referring to your end goal and how you want to be so tight and toned and have a 6-pack or this massive ass where it's just like popping out of your pants, and it's taking you a year to get there, you're going to get unmotivated and you're probably going to end up stopping. And you're probably going to end up quitting and say, it's not working for me, this isn't working, and it's just over like that. And you're going to keep going in this cycle where you're going to keep trying to reach this goal, and it's just going to keep going and going and going. I've been there. But instead of that, if you're wanting to get ripped and you're wanting to get a big bum, you're going to start training glutes 3 times a week, and you're going to start focusing on lifting heavier and using progressive overload. And if you want to get nice tight core, you're going to start jumping in some cardio and using resistance training. It's just setting those small achievable goals that you can build up on, instead of setting a massive unachievable goal that you're not going to achieve in a small sitting. You're going to end up being burdened by not being able to achieve that. So that's number 4, is setting small achievable goals and hitting them and moving up from there. Goal number 5 is so cliche. Stop worrying about what everyone thinks of you, because at the end of the day, are they going to come to the grave with you? At the end of the day, are you going to be lying in your deathbed thinking, oh, when I was 20, that person didn't like watching my videos and they made fun of me for working out in the street where everyone could see me? No, that is not going to matter. And at the end of the day, you're going to burden yourself and doing yourself an injustice for not doing things that make you happy, and you're going to not want to go out and train on the street because it makes you happy on your front grass, or you're not going to want to go to your local oval and train because you're worried about who's going to drive past and see you. At the end of the day, it's not going to matter it's not even going to matter in 6 months. It's not even going to matter in a month, let alone, I was going to say 4 years. Like, when you're 30, are you really going to be thinking about that moment? Definitely not. You're probably passing the next day. So why stop doing things that make you happy because of what you think people are going to think of you, or what you think people are going to say or do or share? It's 2021, guys, and we aren't about that life anymore, and we're about doing things for us and doing things that make us happy and furthering our lives and doing things that we're going to pursue and make us happy, and we're going to do to further our careers and make a successful life for us all. So let's stop thinking about what people are thinking of you and do what makes you happy. Cliche as it sounds, but you're not going to get anywhere if you're worrying about what people think of you, or if you're worrying about what people are going to say about you or share about you. And that is the hard truth, and it's taken me a really long time to learn and start cultivating in my own life. And today I still think about what other people think of me, but that's just natural, but to no extent from what I used to or how I used to act. So 5th tip, but probably the most important. Okay, so we are all done with today's video, and I just want to reiterate that these things, as much as I can say them and want you to follow, and I want you to incorporate into your lifestyle and what you do day to day, these things take time, and they need to be created into a habit, and they need to be learned, and you need to be able to learn them yourself to be able to purely successfully start using and utilizing these tips into your life. I'm going to put here my 5 tips for overhauling your lifestyle and your mindset, and this does not take 2 to 3 days to be able to start. You need to start incorporating these and setting small achievable goals to achieve these goals. I can't even stress to you how important these tips are, not only in your fitness journey or your current lifestyle, but in your life in general and day-to-day responsibilities and day-to-day tasks. Like, just incorporating these 5 rules, although it takes time, and I know it is easier said than done, you will find yourself so much happier and so much more content with life and your journey, and it will make it so much easier. Please take it from someone who's done it and been through it and use these steps and is currently still learning how to be happier and more content with yourself, and building, not only building a business, but building the people around you. Like, that is so important to me. But yeah, also Peak MH Apparel, I had to do like a cute little fit and wear it in the video. A bit angry because as I was trying to hype up my apparel line, the camera died. So I think that's a sign that I need to shut the fuck up. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Obviously, I am no expert on life coaching, and I'm no expert on individuals and how they feel, but these are 5 things that I use to start incorporating into my lifestyle to literally change my mindset and change the way I think about the fitness industry and the way I think about myself and my body. And I have full faith and confidence that these 5 tips can help other people, and that's all I'm here for. So I want to thank you for watching my video again, and I hope to see you guys soon. If you could please like and subscribe, because it really supports my channel, that would be awesome. Thank you so much.